Andrew Harvey was going through the list of rental companies on Martinique when his email signalled an incoming message. Glad of the interruption from the tedium, he checked the content of the message and sat back in his seat, confused.
"Anyone heard of a recent attack anywhere in the country?"
His fellow operatives all shook their heads, and one or two left their desks to see what he was referring to. The email on his screen contained a terse message. "These attacks on Britain are just the start. T." "T?" one asked.
"No idea," Harvey said. "Probably another lunatic."
He forwarded the message and attachment to Gerald Small, adding a note asking the technician to try to trace the sender through the message headers. He just hit the send button when Veronica Ellis exploded out of her office.
"Everyone in the meeting room, now!"
The whole floor sensed the urgency, and they grabbed notepads and tablets before piling into the room. Ellis already had the television tuned to the BBC News channel, and the image on the screen showed an aerial shot of chaos and carnage at Heathrow. The remains of a plane could be seen scattered over a wide area, and the reporter was telling how the plane had been seen to come down on one wing and tumble end over end in a huge fireball. Sarah Thompson held a hand over her mouth.
"Oh my God! That's not all,"
Ellis said, glancing at her notes.
"There have been multiple crashes on the M25 in the last hour, and the entire motorway is at a standstill. The National Grid is reporting several outages in the area, and TV and phone communications have also been disrupted."
"Someone's hitting London in a big way," Harvey said.
"Not just London,"
Ellis responded.
"The same thing is happening in every major city in the UK. Manchester and Birmingham have reported crash landings. All air traffic control is down, and we're getting news of explosions in over a dozen city centres."
Harvey took out his phone and called Small's office.
"Gerald, I sent you an email a couple of minutes ago. I need you to scan the attachment and feed it through to the monitor in the meeting room."
He turned to speak to Ellis, who held up a finger as she prepared to answer her chirping phone.
"Ellis?"
she said, before listening with a solemn expression. She saw everyone in the room waiting for her instructions, and covered the mouthpiece as she set things in motion.
"Someone call NHS England and tell them we have major incidents throughout the country. They'll need to get more staff in to cope. I also want all police and fire services informed. They'll probably want to cancel or leave."
She returned to her call.
"No, ma'am. At this point we have no idea who's behind this. We're just getting up to speed ourselves."
Ellis listened for another minute before promising to keep the Home Secretary informed and ending the call. She turned to address the room.
"What do we know, people? What's the chatter been over the last few months?"
"Nothing unusual," Harvey said, "but a few minutes ago I received an email with a video attachment. Gerald's cleaning it up and will send it through in a moment."
"What did the email say?"
Harvey shared the brief message with everyone.
"Any idea who T could be?"
"Takasa," Farsi offered.
"How many times have we been through this?"
Thompson fired at Farsi.
"They're no threat to us."
Gerald Small entered the room and told Harvey the video was ready to stream, and Harvey grabbed the remote control, setting the monitor to the internal channel. A hooded figure appeared on the screen, its facial features obscured by shadow.
"We are the Sunan Annabi,"
a deep voice said. The orator was obviously an African national, his English heavily accented.
"By now you will have noticed that something bad is happening to your country. I suggest you get used to it, because this is going to continue for a long time. What you have seen so far is just the beginning, and we will continue to attack your country until every British soldier is removed from foreign soil. You invade our lands, infecting them with your evil Western ways, corrupting our youth. Well, we say enough."
With that, the video ended.